Hello and welcome, guys. Today we're going to be streaming another TOF Thunder match between avetismergelyan2 and Blind. This is going to be a very interesting match, but today we have Dej, who's going to be commentating alongside me, and Devin, our broadcaster for today. Welcome,
Hello,
Dej.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, what
So
do you think
today,
about this match?
well, it's an unusual map for sure. This is quite a long range map. Till now, we have seen these match held in zone, which is pretty small, and it's many obvious spots for hitting the bounce shot. But here today, the Sandal map is a bit more open. It has more straight and perfect walls, so it should be interesting. Looking forward to see many trick shots.
Yeah, I agree. We've seen Sandal played a lot in XPVP matches before, but TOF Thunder, I'm sure it's held a lot of times before, but it's going to be very interesting because you can see how many walls there are, and considering Hammer's ability to, use the pellets and knock it and from those walls, it's going to be interesting how these players play this.
Yep, and as we speak, the matches begin. And on the red side, we have Blind, and who's on the blue side?
Avitis, yep.
Yep,
So
and both the players have taken each other's flag.
it's very interesting. Blind isn't using any of the drugs, and he's just like didn't use. He just picked up that D, and now he uses his DP, and both players in the center now going at it. Avatis takes that repair, and he still has his, and Blind. So does Blind. So that's smart.
But now Blind's going to get the double armor that's been dropped, so giving him a bit long survival.
So yeah, both players now have used their repairs. Both are at full health. Blind has is going for the attack right here, but his DP is running out. But Avatis's DA is running out too. Oh, this is going to be
Yeah,
interesting. Think Blind would get
Blind.
the return right here.
Yep, and now it's just a matter for him to return to his base and capture.
I don't think he'd be able to do that. What do you think? No.
Yep, he was denied.
So yeah, I think he miscalculated, but it remains at 0-0 for.
Oh, Blind not using the double armor in the first place cost him
Which
a
is
lot
so
of health.
weird. I know, which is so
Yep.
weird because he just lets Avatis with the DP shoot him so many times, and he now that costs him a flag right there.
Yep. That was, I don't know what was going through his mind. He just used the nitro. I mean, actually, he
Look,
didn't even use the nitro. He
look
went for
right
the
now.
arm power.
Yeah, he's not using any of the supplies right now. He uses the DA, which makes sense that he was trying to make his DA last as long.
Yep.
Avitis, this can be a capture for Blind because, as you see, Avitis does not have a DA right now, and Blind can just go for the attack. Oh, he steps
He's
on Avitis'
in the
mine
line.
though.
Yeah, yeah. Blind tries to go for the trick shots. Both the players here are using the slugger alteration for hammer.
Blind
Blind gets
does
the
not go
kill.
for the repair. I think he has the nitro, so he might be able to go through his base. But let's see.
Good shot by
Oh,
Blind, but he was still
wow.
killed by Avtis.
That was interesting. I don't know if Blind had a repair and he didn't, but well, that was very good shots by Avitis. He just two shots and you're basically dead. Avitis full drops right here. Blind has not used any of his drugs just yet.
Avtis is going to position himself in a place where he can get advantage of the first aid. Blind starts to get his supplies on now.
Yeah, it's weird that he's not doing using all of his drops at the same time. Avitis, like right now, Blind I think can get the return in. But Avitis smart work where he just takes the repair right there. Blind uses his. Let's see if he can get the return in.
Yeah, Avtis made Blind step on his mind too, making Blind now it's now an equal batch. Earlier, Blind had the upper hand with the supplies, but now Avtis took it ahead by making Blind go into the mine. He's killed Blind, and he should be able to get a return and a capture.
Avitis playing this so well, man. He's like controlling all the repair kits on the map. If you notice, he went for the first repair kit. He timed it perfectly with the second one. And now he's not returning the flag because he knows Blind is right there. So that's so smart.
Yeah, and he's also bought himself some time, which will make sure so he can make sure that his supplies are off cooldown.
Yeah, that was very well done by Avitis. He lets the flag auto return, and now Blind has the DA. He's gonna use the DP when he sees him, and now he does. Both players going and shooting each other.
Blind forced to use his first aid. Blind has no double armor.
Oh,
Avti
nice,
steps
nice
on Blind's
placement.
mine, and that's going to be the same for Blind. He has also stepped on Aviti's mine,
Let's see
and
if
Blind gets the
Blind
kill.
this time can. He has to go. Oh, he sells that. Not a bad idea, honestly, because I don't think he would have been able to get there anyway. But right now he should press the nitro. I don't know why okay, it was a little late, but he eventually does use his nitro.
Yeah,
Avicii's
that should be your
coming.
first move.
Yeah, I
Or
think
he's
he's just
also
wasting a
behind.
couple seconds. Yeah, there, but that's okay. I know I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's got hair.
Yep, Blind on the red team is the one with the star paint, and Avitis on the blue team is the one with the veteran paint.
Well, both of them are very experienced players. Avatis has been around in the esports scene for years, and he's been CC9. He was there with Synergy, Eternity, and then 10 with Synergy. Um, so yeah, we all know how
Yep, and
experienced
that
these
is
players are.
going to be 2-0 for Avitis.
That was good job. Avitis, I think, is playing it really well. Blind is thinking that Avitis has some lags, but I don't see any lag issues. Uh, both players in the center right now. Avitis controls the repair again, which is so smart.
Although it was on the base of Blind, it was still Avitis was able to manage to get there. He almost was also able to flip him, but he now steps on the mine and has to die, and he'll be
Can
respawning.
can Blind get a free cap here? Because do you think he has time to get there? Avitis uses the
No,
DP.
I don't think so. If he doesn't, oh no, Avitis missed
Oh,
his
he gets.
shot.
I think he
Yep,
missed the
that.
crucial shot right there.
Yeah, he wasn't able to angle his turret up, and his pellets hit the ramp instead of him.
That was good job by Blind getting that capture in, but he almost Blind stepped on his mine, and
Yep,
Avitis gets that cap.
Avetis get another flag, so now it's 3-1 to Avetis.
Believe there are some lag issues from Avitis, but let's see. Blind with the DP and Nitro, and he's gonna run in, and I think well Avitis has full drops, but Blind has the free repair right there.
He decides not to take it. Avetis does not have his repair.
Blind should just go for the attack right there after taking the repair, but his Nitro's about to run out. Now would not be the right time because his drops would be
Yeah,
on
well,
cooldown.
he did have a nitro right behind him, but he wasn't able to notice it. If you see on the other side, there was a nitro, but he wasn't able to get it. Now it looks like Blind will get the kill, and now it's just the moment for him to return to his base and get the capture.
Yeah, I think this should be a cap because he has full health and a DADP. So the goal the game's gonna be 2-3 with 2 minutes left almost. This should be interesting.
Yep. In the last minute, we saw Blind making aggressive attacks. He knew he has to get the capture. He knew he has to. He knows he has to win, so he did get the aggressive goal, and he was able to get a capture. That's great.
Yup. Blind uses his repair right there, and he has to I think run back to his base. But there's a mine right there. Oh my god, he steps on it.
Blind also has a repair kit right above him to support.
Oh, Avati steps on Blind's mine, but he had his repair, which he hadn't used. I think he's gonna self right there, which he
Maybe
does.
if he had pressed that self-destruct button a bit second earlier, it could have been a bit
Let's see what the
advantage.
spawns are. I think Blind can return right here. Yeah, Avati realizes he won't be able to, so Blind gets the return. 1 minute left. One flag Blind is down by. Do you think he has a chance here?
Yeah, there is definitely going to be something going on here because Blind is already there. Blind has triple supplies. Avite is still lacking the double power. Maybe Blind can get the kill on him.
Blind, I don't know. That was interesting. He should have like. I was thinking he should just go for the attack right there. He's nothing to lose anyway. But he's trying to get some shots off, and oh my god, that's so interesting. 28 seconds left. Aviti's playing
If
this so smart. Uh,
and
uh,
Avite gets the kill, and he's gonna be winning this round, I guess.
yep. That's gonna be 4-2 unless Blind can just kill him. But nope, that's 4-2 for Avitis, and very well done. Especially in the first few minutes, he just like controlled all the repairs so well. So yeah, first round goes to Avitis.
Yep. And at some point of time, we saw him going backwards, and he was still able to reach the first aid without, well, driving backwards. Focusing on your enemy in front is really difficult. He was still able to do it.
Yep. All right, guys. We're now going to be doing question number one, which should be on on your guys' screen right now. The question is, what was the first Prime skin released in the game? So please use only the chat, the links in the chat. Don't answer in the chat, and yeah, all the best.
Yeah, this skin wasn't released too long ago. I think people will be able to guess this one.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very difficult question. I don't want to give very specific hints, but it's the first Prime skin. So if you know the answers, please use the special form, and you might be able to get some good rewards.
So first round is out. Avatis versus Blind, and Avatis wins the first round by a score of 4-2. Now we have currently you have the question one on your screen. We'll soon be starting with the second round.
Yeah. I think that was well done by Avitis, and Blind but it was really close until the very last second. Blind had a chance to actually tie that. So there's definitely pressure on Blind, but he can come back for sure.
Yeah, both the players are playing pretty good. Not too many trick shots have been seen yet, not too many bounce shots, but well, there's still a lot more action-packed game left. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. By the way, guys, the winner of this game will be moving on towards the semi-final upper grid, and the loser does not leave the tournament just yet. They'll be moving to the lower bracket, and still have a chance to continue and go for the win for the top hammer. So both players will be selfing right now. Avtis with early self, but yeah, both players selfing, and let's see how this plays out.
Yep, second round has started now. Both the players using the first nitros to go to enemy's base. No shots. Avetis is not looking back. Blind catches him and
Hmm,
gets two shots on his back with
that's
no.
nice. Yeah, that
Yep.
was nice by Blind. He just like Avitis wasn't realizing, and Blind just gets three shots off, forces Avitis to use his repair. And now I think is the time when he should just go for the aggression because he has his own repair yet.
Yeah, Avetis was trying to go for the bounce shot, but couldn't catch him there. Blind should be able to get this kill, but Avetis has lured him back into the base, so maybe he might not be able to get the capture, but he definitely should be able to get the kill here.
Blind now realizes that he doesn't have supplies, so he just tries to run back to his base. Avitis, meanwhile, was able to, his repair cooldown was able to finish, and he gets the kill off on Blind, and that'll be his first cap.
Incredible plays by Avetis. He started out with not having a first aid and then ended up getting the flag captured. That is really good plays by Avetis.
Because he just played the timing game perfectly. He realized his repair cooldown. Oh, that mine placement
And
though.
mine placements, two constant mines by good mine placements by Avetis killed the blind, and that's going to be a free capture for Avetis. The score is now 2-0.
He, in less than a minute and a half, he gets two captures, and that's very well done by Aviti. Man, like, what can you say about that? That's just so well done. Blind sees
Yeah,
the repair right there.
well, I think
I
blind's
think
going to
he's
go for it. Avetis trying to stop him, couldn't get there, couldn't get much pellets hit.
that second cap though by Avitis was just because of that one mine that he had, and Blind did not notice it, and
Yep, they were good mind placements. That's definitely a key here because doing the damage with your hammer is good, but having those mines doing the extra damage for you is your really good help.
yeah, for anyone new watching the stream, it's very, very, very important for you guys to like watch this and like learn from them because these are very experienced players, and like they've been playing this game, this format for so long that there's a lot you can learn.
Yeah, well, experience shows. Avities is there with the veteran paint. We all know that's the well, veteran itself says a lot about the paint. So and also Star with the blind, both are good high esports paint. So they're good players.
Avitis, meanwhile, Avitis was able to get that return, and that's another cap for him for sure. So that makes it 3-0. 6 minutes left. It's possible for Blind to come back here, but man, that's gonna take a lot.
Blind is there. He's tried to catch a shot off, but Avitis turned around and shot quickly. That was really nice shot, and he was able to get a high pallet hit.
Yeah, and this definitely Avatis would be able to. He has full drops, and there is a repair in the center of the map for. And then I don't know if both of them have realized it.
Avitis going on the offensive here.
Gets kill, and he has multiple repairs on the pace right now if he needs it. But I think if he goes to the center, or blind, he does not. He realizes. I don't think he'll be able to get in time.
He
Maybe he
gets a
can.
double power shot on Blind, making him very weak, but Blind was able to take the drop double armor and use his own double power to get the triple drops. Now he's going to be on the offensive. It looks like it's going to be a capture for Blind.
Yeah, that's the first capture for Blind, which means that he still has 5.5 minutes for capturing at least 3 flags. I think like this has to be at least a tie for Blind. Otherwise, coming back 2-0, it's possible, but it's just gonna be very hard.
Yep, well, let's see what Blind can do. He has got his first capture of this match, and looks like Avitis is lagging a little bit there. But although he is getting really nice shots with high pellets on Blind, he's able to do really good damage even at a high range.
Yeah, and I think he's just controlling the drops so well. Like the repair kits are the most important ones. You just get some free repair kits and you maintain your old one. That's just what's most important. And Avitis has done a very good job. Mine there and Blind just like purposely. I think he saw that mine and he just purposely stepped on it because he wanted to sell if his drops were on cooldown. But
Yep, that's good thinking by Blind. He had to self-destruct, but by going on the mine, he also made sure that there was no more threats remaining there when he was respawning.
yeah, and right now he can return right here because he has his repair. Avitis uses his too. Man, that's gonna be close. Who gets the right shot off at the right time is. Oh, Avitis does that.
Nice, good. That's what we were looking for. That's what I mentioned, and that is the bounce shot by the hammer. And well, that's definitely a good way to get catch your opponent off guard.
That was
And Blind
very
does the
brilliant.
same thing.
Avitis would have time while after spawning to kill him, but he gets a bad spawn right there, so Blind should be able to.
Blind should be able to get this capture no problems, and he
Three
does.
minutes. Yeah, 3.5 minutes left. There is time for three captures, but man, Avitis is just playing this so smart. He realizes, and there's a repair right there. Blind ignores it,
That's strange.
and
I think he should have moved in a good position to get the repair kit, but now he gets killed by Avitis. Avitis does have his nitro, and if he can spot Blind on the other hand, he will continue going to the base, and looks like that's going to be another capture for Avitis.
yeah, Blind got an unlucky spawn towards the right end corner, and Avitis was just pulling right to the center with a D Nitros. He gets that capture in 6-2. I don't see a comeback happening right now unless Blind can just get two quick caps.
Yeah, this game looks highly in this favor of Avitis, but the Blind has been doing good, and he now gets a kill, and it looks like he's going to get this flag as well.
Yeah, I let's see how Blind plays this now because I don't know if he has his repair right now, but he has full drops, so he can do a lot of damage to Avitis right here. He gets the free repair that was there. So Avitis is lower on health, but he has his repair. Blind, meanwhile, should have by the time they face again each other, he should have his repair cooldown ready.
Yep, there's also one first aid in the base of red side, and I think Avatis is going to go for it. He is positioning himself in a way that he can use it, but Blend is also positioned in a way that he cannot get any shots off.
Yeah. So positioning is very important in such situations. You don't want to get unnecessary shots on from the enemy. And Avatis, oh, that was really nice mind placement from Blind. And he gets the free kill, and that's going to be a capture. So 1.5 minutes. Let's see, two more flags. It's possible. Avatis did it, but oh, Avatis might be able to get in time, but no, Blind gets the capture right there.
Yep, now the score is
Does he
6 to
flip?
4.
Avities makes Blind flip, man. That just so crucial. He just makes Blind flip at such a crucial moment and gets the capture. So that's definitely a round win for Avities from now.
Yep, that's going to be. I mean, at there when Blind captured that flag, it looked like he had hope, but after he was flipped, and that just gave a free capture to Avetis, it does not look like he has any more hope. It's just 1 minute left and he's still 3 flags down.
Yeah, that's just almost next to impossible. And Avitis, I'm sure, realizes that's a second round win. So Blind, next 2 rounds would have to like literally play out of his skin. Because Avitis is playing very well. He's controlling the repair kits. He's placing the mines at the right places, and just the experience that we are talking about is just showing.
Yep, it says a lot about the players. And well, here it's going to be the round is going to be over. 20 seconds left. Blind is refreshing, so maybe that can help him in the next round. But yeah, this round is over. 8-4 in the favor of Avitis, and overall, Avitis has won 2 rounds now.
Yep. Uh, we'll be moving on to the selecting the winners of question one, and after that, we'll also be showing question number two. So yeah, get ready. That was an interesting game right there. Blind has a chance for round three, but it's just going to be a little harder. But he still has a chance. We'll, but question number one's winners should now be on your screen. Choosing them pretty quickly. By the way, answer for question one was thunder. If you answered that right. Yep. So the winners, congrats to Dynasty, Infi, and Ledger Rocky. Congrats, guys, for getting your prizes and answering that question correctly. You should be expecting your prizes uh, pretty soon on the Tanki forum.
Yep, please log into the forum to receive your prizes. They will be sent to you in a personal message by our administrator, SuperNick95. If you want to receive your promo code, you will have to log into the forum at least once before the time. It should be sent to you within 48 hours, so please check your forum before you request, assistance to our administrator.
Yep. We'll be moving on to question number two, which is on your screen right now. Please guess the map, and we've given you the links of the special form in the chat. Please use those, and no answers in the chat. But what do you think? Guess the map for that one.
Ooh, looks like a tough one. There's a few maps coming into my head after looking at that image, to be honest.
Let's see how many people get that one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough one. I might myself, I'm not sure because I think there's like 2, 3 maps that I can think of that look like that, but not one definite answer.
We'll be moving back to the game pretty quickly as well, and both players would be selfing pretty soon. So let's see how this plays out because Blind definitely has a lot of pressure and he's already two rounds down, so obviously he has to be on the aggressor. But let's see how he plays.
Yep, he has to be a little bit more aggressive this round. If he loses or if it's a draw, the match is won by Avatis. So this is the round Blind has to do what he wants to do and get the win.
Yeah. Blind thought about going for the like aggression right there, and then he thought about going for the repair, but he decides to do neither of those and just tries to sit back in the middle of the map and give some shots if he can, which is not that hard, which is pretty smart. And he's trying to use the wall right there, if you notice. Uh, if he can give some shots, and now he goes for the aggression. Avitis, both players only have DPs, both are one shots, and both of them back off.
Well,
Blind, that's
Blind
smart from him. Yeah. There was a free repair in the center of the base. Now he gets the repair. The return right there, and he'll try to go through the center. But Avitis gets the nice spawn that I was talking about, right in the.
Yep. Both Avitis misses a shot. Now both the Avitis has used Blind has used his first aid. Blind goes to get the dropped first aid to maybe try and help him. Avetis is also full health now, but Blind does not have his double armor.
Smart but blind. He just jumped at the right second, last second, and Avitis flips. Wow. He flips on the
Not the
side, so
worst, but he's on the side. He can still manage to get himself, but it is going to cost him some good seconds of his time.
that alone costed him like 5 to 7 seconds, which could have been a cap, but well, Blind was able to basically spawn in and use his full drops, and now Avitis has to just play for his timings and get his cooldown off.
Yep, now Blind is going back to the base. By this
Oh,
time,
do you think?
Avetis. Well,
Do you think
Blind
that?
essentially died from the mind of Blind. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
I was just asking. Do you think that was on purpose from Avitis, or do you think that was just a mistake of him stepping on?
I'm not entirely sure because it was in the center of the map, so it could be on purpose. But at the same time, I don't think why would you risk that kind of thing when and the enemy already has your flag. Saying that, Blind has captured and he is in lead for the first time in 3 rounds by 1-0.
Well, either way, it costed Avitis, even if it was on purpose, a flag. And Blind gets the first cap, and I think he's for the first time in the lead because in this entire game, first time Blind is in the lead.
Yep,
But
indeed,
that
but looks like it's going to be equalized now. Avitis gets kill on Blind. Blind wasn't able to reach to the first stage quick enough, and Avitis is going to capture that. The score is now 1-1.
Yeah, that lead didn't last that long, but I'm sure Blind is gonna continue to be the aggressor and try to equalize this. He has a chance right here because Avitis does not have a repair, and then he has full drops, so Blind should be able to run right through the center and get a cap.
Yep, and it looks like he's going to sustain his lead by going up 2-1 now. He is on even on his way back. He's trying to get some good shots on Avitis so he can help him when he's respawned. He does self destruct now, so Avitis is on half health, but still hasn't used his first aid. Now he's gonna go for the double power here. Blind is
Blind,
knows that he cannot get to him, so he just goes up with using the double R power to kill him, but it's not gonna be enough.
okay, he avoids making one more shot, but maybe he had a chance right there. Let's see. Oh, Avitis gets the first shots. Now he's probably gonna salve, which he does.
Yep.
So yeah, 5 minutes left. Blind is obviously gonna go. He realizes it's 2-2, so this round is a lot more intense than I think this is the most intense round that we've had up till now after round one.
Yep,
And
this is
let's
the
see.
round where both the players have been equally competitive. Till now, Avitis had been taking the lead all the time, but it looks like this round, Avitis has died down a bit, and Blind is playing his games right now.
Yeah, Blind just realizes that the pressure's on him, so he's just playing. He's calculating everything really well.
Good few shots by Blind. Avitis had to use his first aid,
There's
but
a repair
Avitis
right there.
does
Oh,
have the drop repair. And
now
now
Blind has
Blind
to
not
run back.
having first double armor. Now I think it could be a kill, and yes, it is a kill for Avitis, and it looks like he will have to
De-
go back to his base. If Blind does
depending on
not have a good spawn, Avitis could get this capture.
Blind uses the nitro instead of the DP, and he uses the DP now. But by then, Avitis will run back and get the cap in. So Avitis with the lead yet again, 3-2 for him right now. Avitis, I don't know if he still has his repair, so he's gonna play this very. Oh, he's gonna go through right through the center right here. Try to run back as far as possible. Just look at the number of mines he has. Three mines already on the map, but all of them are gonna get die because he just got killed by blind. And blind, I'm not sure. He's trying to run away, but I don't think he'll be able to.
He he did use his first aid, and yes,
Oh,
he gets a nice
that
kill with the mine on Avetis. Now that's going to be a capture for blind. Avetis had taken the lead with that last flag capture, but now it's again equal.
yeah, that mine again that we were talking about, that was so well done by Blind. Otherwise, I don't think he would have been able to cap that flag.
Yeah, even in the last match we saw two mines placed by Avetis blind got killed instantly. This round too, as I say, mines are really effective. They can be doing great amount of damage if you don't look after.
3 minutes left and scores 3-3. Wow, this is such an interesting game. The best round out of all of them. So let's see how both of them play this for the last 3 minutes. Avicii's going for the aggression. He has full drops right now. And Blind just tries to stay in his base. But his DA is running out of Avicii's, so he's gonna go back, I believe. Oh no. He
Yeah,
picks up
he
that
tried to
DA.
go ahead, but he's now just going to stay. Wow, nice shot by Blind, doing the bounce shot, gets a good amount of hits on Avetis. Again, gets another shot, making Avetis unable to hit him, but he does the same tactic and gets a kill on Blind.
Yeah, some great shots by Blind right there. Now Avicii's does not have a repair and he's almost out of drops, so Blind just has to go for the flag instead of killing him, but he decides to go for Avatis instead.
He's going to go
Because
on the mine, he does, but he does get the kill as well. That's good. Now he's going to
I
go for
don't
the
know.
flag.
That's a very interesting and weird decision by Blind. He could have just gone for the flag because Avatis did not have any drops, and by going for the flag and just do like playing out the timing, he might have been able to get a cap there. But let's see how this plays out. 1.5 minutes left.
Yeah, but going for Avetis in the first place without going for the flag cost him a bit of health, so that was not the best play by Blind, but certainly it wasn't the worst because he
Oh,
still has the flag.
Avatis was got like he wasn't able to drive backwards and he got stuck there for a second. So if he Blind was able to get some shots off, but he wasn't. So Blind does not have a DA, but he's still going for the aggression. That's interesting. Mm,
Blind now gets his
now
DA, making his aggression on Avetis. Avetis does not have a DA. He should be dying now. Oh, he missed his shots.
what?
Oh,
Oh
that's a
my
big
god!
bummer. That probably just lost him the game there. It's 4-3 for Avetis now. Only 40 seconds.
Oh
If
my
Blind has to
god!
do something, it has to be done now. He knows that he disengages from the fight, goes directly for the flag now.
No, I mean he has to cap 2 flags because even if he gets this one cap, it's gonna be a draw and a win for. Well,
Yep,
that
20 seconds
last
left.
thing costed him the game, I guess.
Yep, and he's out. The third
Well,
round is in the favor of Avetis by a score of 4-3.
3-0 win for Avatis. Wow, what a game. He just dominated it in my opinion. So,
Yep. First round he was also doing great, and third round also. Even though in the start he wasn't in the lead, he did get it afterwards, and he did end up winning.
so great job by Avatis. He's going to be moving on to the semi-finals of the upper bracket. So, well, we'll see. The way he's played this game looks like it's going to be very.
Yep. Now the winners of the second question should be on your screen now.
Yeah, we'll be choosing those winners. The answer was Valley, by the way. So if any of you got that wrong, because I definitely would have gotten that wrong.
Yeah, I was confused between opposition, Valley, pass, and I don't even know. That was a difficult question for sure.
So yeah, congrats to Mystic, Tanki, Adam 2, and Dynasty for getting that question right. Yeah, please expect your winners. Please expect your rewards in the forum PM.
Yep. And please check your forum PM to receive your code. and also check it there before you actually go and report it without like you haven't received your promo code. Check your PM. It should be your promo code should be sent by our administrator supernick95. If then you haven't received it in within 48 hours, then make a request that you haven't received. Okay.
Yep. We'll be moving on to question number three right now, and there's going to be four winners for this one. So yeah, like you'll have a much higher chance to win. The question should be on your screen now. Which alteration makes Striker shoot 8 rockets per salvo? 8
I
rockets.
think like, there's only two good striker alterations that people use, and this is one of them. This is
Yep.
one of the the alterations that people actually use. So I think people should know about this one.
Yeah. Please use the forum. Please use the special form link on the chat and answer this question. You'll be able to, if you're selected, you'll be able to get some great rewards. So yeah, that was a great win for Avatis. He literally outplayed Blind in that second round. Round one and three were really close, but he made some good decisions, and Blind just got unlucky right at the end. He was not able to continue, but well, he still has a chance in the lower bracket. So we'll see if he's able, if these guys face again eventually in this format, in this tough hammer format.
Yep, and well, as we saw, Avatis was the person with the what was it? The veteran paint. He has one. That well, as we know, veteran states says a lot about you. Veteran is, well, we could say the highest ranked or the highest honored paint in the Tanki eSports. So yeah, that has definitely proven, and now he has won, and he's going to be moving to the semifinals now.
We'll be also just to a heads up for future streams. Domination Series 2, we'll be streaming some of those games pretty soon. TOF Solo Ricochet, we haven't been able to stream any of those, but we'll be definitely streaming some of those games. And Solo Hammer and Solo, I believe it was Thunder. Those are also in the final stages, so we'll be showing all of those streams. So there's a lot of action coming your way. Please subscribe if you haven't so that you don't miss any of our streams.
Yep, and well, don't forget the promo codes, of course. And as we know, also TOF Rico is, I believe that's going to be really interesting because there is a lot of good alterations that people can use. There's the splash damage, there's a long range, and then there's the plasma torch. All three of them
Yeah,
can be really used really well, can be used really nicely. It's going to be interesting how people, well, what people like to see you being used and how good professionals use it. It's going to be really interesting.
I agree. So I think we'll be picking the winners for question number three really soon. And if you haven't had a chance to answer it, please do that real quick. We'll be picking them pretty soon. So yeah, great game, and future streams are also going to be very interesting. Let's see how the tough final stages of all these formats play out. We're going to be having three winners for each of these three categories picked really.
Yep, I see a tons of entries for the correct answer. It looks like many people were able to get the correct answer out of the last question.
Yeah, I think that was the third one was probably the easiest. Second one was, in my opinion, the hardest question.
Yeah, second one was actually really difficult. Yeah, but to be honest, by the number of people who had answered them correctly, it was really good. Like people were able to get the map good, so I guess I was wrong. People over here are actually really smart and they know what's up. Nice.
Yep. Well, answers winners are on your screen right now. Un Richard's planes flirt developed an unintelligibleness. Bleness. Congrats, guys. You're getting the prizes pretty soon.
Yep.
The answer was Cyclone, by the way, if you guys didn't know. But that was pretty straightforward answer. So yeah, thanks for coming, guys. This was a great stream. Congrats to Avatis for moving on towards the semi-finals of upper bracket. Thanks to our broadcaster, Mr. Nibbles, and our team leader, the legend. Thank you, Dage, for commentating this with me.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.